Hello, and welcome to Transformers Add-on Kit. Now, I'll explain about that in a second, but so today is something completely different because I usually do Transformers step by step, but today I'm not reviewing a Transformer. No. So I went onto a online store, kind of like Amazon, called Etsy, where normal people can create products to sell to others. And a quick side note, if you're ever thinking about buying something on a shop like Etsy or something like that, where just normal people and not like companies, always check with your parents beforehand, before you buy something, because there's some sketchy stuff that isn't actually what they're selling. Off of that side note, I got something at a really cool store run by Ricardo at Miniature 3D Planet. Now, let's talk about 3D printing for a second, because what I have here today is all 3D printed. 3D printing is awesome. It's the technology of the future here today, because you can print anything you want. And the fact that normal people can buy it is really cool, because just imagine all the stuff you could do with a 3D printer. I mean, I know what I would do with some, I'd probably print out some stuff for my Transformers, but that's besides the point. 3D printing can do anything. It's starting to, print homes, or just print everything you want. You just design it on a computer, and then boom, you can see it getting created. You don't need to, go through all the hassle of whatever people used to do or do right now, like plastic injection molding. I don't know what that is. I try my best to understand it, but it's something that everybody can use with a little bit of training, and it's really cool to think you could create anything. Now let's talk about the product that I actually got. So these are blast effects, and if you don't know what a blast effect is, in Transformers War for Cybertron /Cyberverse, which is a different line, they introduced a thing called blast effects, which basically means, one second, let me get my, just one I have. Let's say this one right here. You can see it's like a little blast from a barrel of a gun or something. You just stick it in, and boom! It looks really cool, and it's a really cool thing to have. I repeated myself there. It's just a really cool thing that they introduced, and I love using them. Now, what this online shop did was use resin, which is super hyper accurate, or just has a lot of detail and is very cool. Plus, it's a little bit malleable, so it can fit onto any surface, and that's awesome. Because you don't see that, and I got these things to review, so let's just show them off, shall we? So let me just open up this package. I got it delivered today, so this is actually my first look at it. This is the package it came in, and let's just say this package does not like me because it's ripping off before it's opening. I'm just gonna use scissors. Yeah. Now, this is stuck in here. Okay, let me put this down. And here are the blast effects and the container they come in. Bonus with this one, you get a free container. 1 second. This is a hard one to open. Okay. These are the highly detailed blast effects right here. Let's go through them one by one. So first of all, this right here. This is like a tiny little fire effect. It looks pretty cool. It sort of looks like this one I have right here that I just showed off, except it's more clear and it looks a lot more like fire, and it looks really cool. I'll show these off on the figures I have right back here in a second. This is like an electrical effect. I don't know. It looks really cool though, and it's converging on one point, so it's really cool, right? This one will make you get thunderstruck. Yeah, this looks just like a lightning bolt coming at you. Oh, we got another one right here. So we have 2 lightning bolts. That's gonna really help for like twin cannons. It'll look cool. Oh, jeez. Okay, 1 second. I have a compound blast effect here that is sharp. This right here. These are multiple blast effects that can be taken apart, but this is really sharp. It sort of hurts, so don't touch it on the tips because I'm pretty sure. Ooh, this hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt. It just, you gotta be careful with it. Wow, that's like a really cool blast effect piece. The other pieces it comes with, other cool blast effect piece. And then these 2 are the same right here. They're just tiny little, like, they look like cups of blast effects. Ooh, here's another one of the fire effect. So you have multiple of these fire ones. There is these are 2 like just focused fire shots. So that looks really cool. Here's 2, I don't know how to describe these ones. These ones are like bulbs, they kind of look like, and it looks really good for firing. And here's the last 2, which are other electrical effects, and they're like pink, so it could be like Energon. And it looks really cool. Now let's test them out on these figures, shall we? So I have a siege packer right here, and let's see. So as you can see, the gun barrel, let's put one on. And that looks really good on the barrel. As you can see, these are just sort of to show it off. If he gets hit, you can have this little tick right here. Just so he's firing, he gets hit. Yeah. So as you can see, these look really cool on figures, where they're like fighting, and as you can see, just it looks really good. Oh, well, one just fell into my chair. Jeez. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, got it. That was worrying for a second, but yeah. And if you look at Megatron right here, he could, you know, be powering up with Energon or whatever you want him to be doing. Like that. With his fusion cannon doing a huge blast. And, you know, just a tiny little ricochet particle. Now that looks awesome, and as you can see, like all these blast effects working in tandem can really create like a scene. And the last few blast effects, let's show the Ion Blaster. Has like this cool, this looks really good, just as you can see, like coming out of a barrel, just this one right here, sort of just, I don't know what to do with this one. This one is just the weirdest one of the bunch. Like, it can look good in a situation. Let's try it on the blaster. 1 sec. Like, as you can see, oh, okay, actually, that would look really good on Megatron's, actually. Like, do you see this, like, Energon blast? And then, you know, fire ricochet effect. Yeah, that's all the blast effects. And they look really good on figures to just show off everything. And it really adds to a scene. So if you guys want to get these blast effects right here, not the figures that I just showed off, are at Etsy.com. It's at the shop Miniature 3D Planet, which is a really cool shop, has some other cool 3D printed stuff. I haven't really looked at it, but these are some really cool blast effects, as you can tell. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content you see, why not hit that like button and subscribe. See you next one. Bye-bye.